Disclaimer: this is a work of fiction created for entertainment purpose only, not affiliated with BTS or Weekend Entertainment. Characters and storylines are fictional and for entertainment purpose only. If you are homophobic, then please just leave. Tigers Bunny promote respect and kindness. The door to their room closed with a soft click behind them. The weight of the evening still lingered in the air, but all Jungkook could focus on was the quick strength of Taehyung's hand wrapped around his. He stood still, his eyes on the floor, fingers clenching the hem of his shirt. Taehyung watched him in silence for a moment, then gently tugged his hand, pulling him closer. Taehyung, Bunny, Taehyung whispered, voice soft like velvet. Jungkook looked up, his big doe eyes shimmering. Taehyung rubbed his cheeks with both hands and slowly leaned in, resting their foreheads together. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I should have said something to her a long time ago, but I swear from now on I won't let anyone hurt you, not even for a second. Jungkook literally trembled. You already did so much, Taehyung. You stood up for me in front of everyone. He whispered, voice triggered. Taehyung eyes softened. He rubbed their noses gently, trying to make him smile. That's what husbands do, right? Jungkook finally let out a quick, greedy laugh. A soft blush crept onto his cheeks. Taehyung took that moment to carefully remove Jungkook's outer jacket and guide him to sit on the bed. He knelt in front of him, resting his head on Jungkook's lap. Taehyung, you have no idea how proud I am of you tonight, love. Taehyung murmurs, even when you were hurt, you stayed so kind. That's why I loved you so damn much. Jungkook bit his lip shyly, fingers brushing through Taehyung's soft hair. You made me feel safe, even in front of everyone. I didn't know I could be this important to someone. Taehyung looked up at him, intense eyes rolled up with fire. You are not just important, you are everything to me. Taehyung gazed at Jungkook for a long moment, his thumb brushing across the soft curve of his fresh cheeks. Without a word, he leaned down, one arm supporting Jungkook's back, and as the other slipped under his knees, Jungkook gasped softly when Taehyung gently picked him up, private style. Jungkook. Taehyung, he whispered, eyes wide. Taehyung looked down at him with this soft, adoring gaze that made Jungkook's heart flutter. I want you, love you, Bunny, tonight. I don't want you to think about anyone else, just us. He laid Jungkook down gently on the bed like he was the most delicate thing in the world. Taehyung hovered over him, placing his palm on either side of Jungkook's head as their bodies aligned perfectly, their eyes locked, heart thudding in rhythm. Jungkook's breath hitched as Taehyung's hand traced his face, trailing from his forehead down the bridge of his nose and along his jawline. Taehyung, so beautiful, Taehyung whispered, leaning into to kiss Jungkook's forehead, then after the light kiss on the tip of his nose. Jungkook's lashes fluttered, his hand gripping Taehyung's shirt tightly. Taehyung moved down one cheek slowly, reverently, then the other. He lingered there, letting his warm breath fan over Jungkook's skin, then moved to the small mole just under his lips. He stared at it with heat in his gaze, then leaned in slowly, sucking on it until Jungkook whimpered softly, trembling beneath him. Jungkook, Taehyung, Jungkook called out in a shaky voice, his fingers clenching in Taehyung's shirt. Taehyung pulled, brushing Jungkook's hair away from his forehead. You are doing so well, Bunny. Just feel me. Then finally his lips met Jungkook's, soft at first, so slow, like he was savoring every inch. Jungkook's eyes fluttered shut, his body arching up into the kiss, hands traveling up to cling to Taehyung's shoulder. Taehyung groaning softly into the kiss, deepening it. His hands cradled the back of Jungkook's head as he tilted his face, taking more of him, moving more passionately now. Their breaths mixed. Jungkook's finger trembled as he gripped onto him, letting out soft, muffled whimpers. Taehyung pulled back slightly, resting his forehead against Jungkook's. You have no idea what you do to me, he whispered, his voice rough with emotion. I can't stop kissing you. Jungkook opened his eyes, teary eyes, face glowing, lips parted from the kiss. He said it so softly, so lovingly. For the first time in that breathless voice, Theon paused, his eyes widened slightly, then darkened with emotion. He cupped Jungkook's face again, gaze wild and warm all at once. Say it again. Jungkook shyly tucked his face into Theon's neck, whispering. Happy Theon, a grin broke out on Theon's lips as he chuckled, huskily nesting into him. You are going to kill me, Bunny. Do you know what that does to me? He started trailing kisses down Jungkook's neck, slow, wet, teasing. Jungkook arched his back, his eyes trembling slightly. Under Theon lifted himself a bit, looking down at Jungkook's flushed palm, his thumb playing with the plum floor lips he had just devoured. Theon, you are mine, Jungkook, my love, my heart, my everything. Jungkook's eyes, glossy from shyness and love, stared up at him. I'm all yours, Abby. Hyung leaned down again, placing another deep, passionate kiss to Jungkook's lips, this time slower, more intense, filled with all the love, desire, and patience in the world. Hyung stared down at his bunny. Lips still tingled from the sweet kiss they had just shared. Jungkook just rose and fell rapidly, his cheeks dusted in a deep pink, eyes still fluttering from the aftershocks of Theon's lips. Theon, you're so beautiful like this, Theon whispered, voice thick and heavy, filled with awe. Jungkook's eyes shyly avoided his, but he didn't move away. His breath hitched when Theon leaned closer, their lips brushing not for a kiss this time, but for a whispered touch. Then Theon's hand, warm and slow, moved up to the top of Jungkook's shirt. He unbuttoned. He opened the first two. Theon's gaze darkened with reverence and desire as his fingers slowly brushed over Jungkook's export collarbone. His touch was light, feather soft, but it sent shivers down Jungkook's spine. Theon, you're trembling, Bunny. Theon whispered, voice a low, honeyed murmur against Jungkook's skin. Jungkook bit his lip, eyes fluttering shut. Heavy, he breathed out, his voice barely audible. That one word, soft and needy, made Theon lean in closer, his lips brushing against the curve of Jungkook's neck. He started kissing slowly, his lips dragging across sensitive skin, stopping to press warm, open-mouthed kisses just below Jungkook's ear. His hand moved with care, stroking the side of Jungkook's waist under the fabric of his shirt, pressing the soft curve with slow, deliberate finger. Theon, tell me if you want me to stop. Theon murmured, lip brushing along Jungkook's jaw. Now Jungkook couldn't answer. He didn't want him to stop. Instead, he tilted his head back slightly, giving more space, more trust. Theon took it as permission. His lips found Jungkook's throat, kissing his way downward, slow. When he reached the hollow of Jungkook's neck, he sucked gently, just enough to make the younger boy's breath catch and soft, uncontrollable escape from his lips. Theon froze at the sound, his own breath hitching. You sound so sweet, Bunny, he whispered against Jungkook's skin. Don't hide it. Jungkook's hands flew up to cover his face, shy beyond word, his body arched slightly under Theon's kisses, needing more but too bashful to ask. Theon gently tugged Jungkook's hand away from his face, intertwining their fingers as he leaned closer for her breast to his. You make me lose control, Jungkook, he admitted, voice rough and honest, but I will never hurt you. I just want to make you feel loved, every inch of you. Jungkook looked into his eyes, those intense, devoted eyes, and his lips parted, releasing a shaky breath. Theon couldn't resist. He leaned in, his lips brushing across Jungkook's again, but slower, more desperate. Deepened gradually, lips moving in perfect rhythm, breath mingling, heartbeats pounding. Theon tilted Jungkook's face gently, deepening the kiss even more. His thumb stroked over Jungkook's cheeks as their mouths moved together. Jungkook gasped against his lips, trembling beneath him, holding on to his shirt like it was the only thing keeping him grounded. Taehyung softly onto the kiss, tasting the sweetness of Jungkook's breath, the softness of his lips, and the trust in the way he gave himself to him. Shy but willingly, he finally pulled back just a little, their foreheads pressed together, both of them panting heavily. You make me insane, Bunny, he whispered, voice low and breathless. You are everything I have ever wanted. Jungkook's face was flushed, eyes steady with emotion, lips glistening and slightly parted. He hid his face in Taehyung's neck again shyly. Jungkook was laying beneath Taehyung, eyes fluttering shut, chest rising, falling deeply. His lips were kissed, his cheeks flushed at innocent pink, and his fingernails glanced. Taehyung shot like a lifeline. His body trembled, overwhelmed, breathless but safe. Taehyung hovered above him, brushing aside a stray lock of hair from Jungkook's forehead, his gaze softening as he took it every detail of the boy beneath him, eyes glistening, throat marked with tender kisses, short parted just enough to expose flawless skin. He leaned down one last time and pressed a warm kiss to the mole under Jungkook's lips, sucking it gently again, earning a helpless whimpers from the younger. That tiny trembling sound made Pyong pause. He pulled back just a little, cupping Jungkook's face delicately in his large hand. His thumb gently stroked the apple of Jungkook's cheeks. Taehyung, you're trembling again, Bunny. Taehyung whispered, his voice tender, velvet deep. Is it too much? Jungkook opened his eyes slowly, looking at Taehyung with such trust, so much emotion that it made Taehyung. He didn't speak, just bit his lip and gave a tiny, shy shake of his head. But that was enough. Taehyung smiling softly and laying down to nuzzle his nose against Jungkook's, brushing their forehead together. Taehyung, then it's enough for today, he said gently. We will take it slow. I don't want to rush anything. You are too precious to be hurried, Bunny. Jungkook's eyes welled up slightly at those words, not with fear or sadness, but with something warmer, safer. You can do it. I'm okay. He whispered, voice barely above a breath. He don't want to disappoint him. Taehyung kissed his forehead slowly. I waited too long. I can wait a little more, Bunny. I just want you to feel everything with love. Jungkook nodded shyly, wrapping his arm around Taehyung's neck, hiding his face. There, Taehyung pulled the covers over them both, trying Jungkook close to his chest. They lay like that, bodies tangled, breaths sinking, hearts full, until sleep gently pulled them over. And in the quiet of the room, Taehyung whispered one last promise into Jungkook's ear. Taehyung, I will never hurt you, my bunny. I will love you slowly, deeply, the way you deserve. To be continued.